Did you get firewood today?
Nope.
Why?
'Cause it's too cold out.
That's why we need the firewood, because it's cold.
But it's minus 31. Really?
Well, now you're ready.
But there's scary animals out there.
Let me help you with that. There. Now you're scarier than the animals. Fine. Better?
Much better, actually.
You still have to get wood later.
I know.
You want to know what we're actually doing today?
Are we going to do the Q&A?
We're going to do a Q&A.
Have you been reading all our messages we've been getting lately?
Every single one.
And we're going to answer them today.
All of them.
So if you guys got any questions for us in our future Q&A, make sure you guys go to our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and of course on our YouTube channel and ask us anything you guys would like us to answer.
And we will answer all of our questions. Not just the ones we like, all of them.
That's correct. So, what are we going to start today?
Let me grab my list and we'll see what people have been asking the Run Amok family. So our first question, will we have animals in the future?
Well, we have 3 dogs now. Does that
You're
count?
an animal. The children.
The children
They're
are
animals.
animals. Yes.
They're animals.
So to answer that question,
Yes, we will
we will.
have animals. We actually have our chickens coming on the 21st of March.
Was that the 22nd of March?
Nope, they're set to hatch the 20th, and they ship when they're 1 day old. Can you imagine? They're going to stick a bunch of baby chicks on an airplane at a day old and send them across the country.
And where are they coming from?
They're coming from BC.
BC.
Yep, all the way from BC.
Isn't that where we came from?
That is where we came from. That's the only place I could find our chickens. Apparently we should have stayed there and we could have had chickens.
Why didn't we bring the chickens with us?
Where would we put them?
I don't know.
We had no room for anything we brought with us. Do you remember how much stuff we had?
Could have traded in this dog down here for one of the chickens.
You can't trade in Toby?
Why not? Does he lay eggs?
No.
What does he do?
He likes to snuggle.
I see. What other animals are we going to get?
We are planning on getting some goats.
How many?
We're going to start with maybe 2 or 3. It depends on what we can find. It's hard to find animals in this area, so we're going to have to travel out of province to get them. So it all just depends on what we can find.
Are we going to get a stinky male goat?
If you want milk. There's nowhere around here to rent or borrow a breeding goat from, so we're going to have a stinky goat.
I think we should rent goats.
Where would we rent it from?
I don't know.
Goats are us. You could start a business.
We could rent out goats.
We could rent out our goats.
That's actually a really good idea.
It is. I wonder how many people around here would rent a goat.
Well, don't let anybody know that that is what we're planning on doing here.
Okay, nobody else do that. It's a bad idea.
Don't rent
Terrible
out your
idea.
goats.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What else are we getting?
I don't know. What else are we getting?
Ducks.
Right. Ducks.
Quack quacks.
Messy ducks.
Quack quacks.
Ducks are very messy.
They're so cute though, with their little bills and their little webbed feet and their waddles. Come on.
And they're messy.
Yeah, but so are you.
I'm not messy.
Yes, you are.
My hair might be messy, but I'm not messy.
It actually looks pretty tame this time. What'd you do?
I might have done something different to my hair this time.
Looks fancy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's the other question we got?
Oh, right. We're doing questions.
We are. We're still doing a Q&A.
Sorry.
Sidetracked.
Sidetracked. Wait. I lost my questions. Are we tired of the snow and the cold yet?
Absolutely not.
No, not even a little bit.
I will take snow any day over rain.
Yes.
Rain is wet. Rain is gross.
Mm-hmm.
Snow may be cold.
But it's pretty.
But you don't get wet.
No.
And yes, it's very pretty.
It's pretty. And we get way more sunny days. It might be cold and there's like 5 feet of snow on the ground, but it's still sunny and it's nice.
Oh, it's cold here.
It's chilly. How cold was it today?
Oh, I think minus 30.
Yeah, it was
With the
chilly.
wind chill?
It was chilly.
Yeah.
It's supposed to go down to minus 31 overnight tonight.
I think it's about minus 17 right now, but then with the wind chill, it's about minus 24.
Yeah. There's ice on the inside of our door. If you check out our Instagram page or our Facebook page, I put up a picture. That's the inside of the door, not the outside.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Yes.
But it's still better than rain.
You can't make snowmen out of rain.
You can. Rain Man doesn't work very well.
Doesn't.
Isn't that a movie?
I think it's a movie.
It's a movie.
What else we got?
Let's see. Do you plan to go off-grid completely in the future?
Eventually, I think we will.
I could see that.
We're going to start to convert slowly, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here 6 months now, and we've already converted from electric heat, which is extremely expensive,
Really expensive.
to a wood fireplace. So we've already started the conversion of slowly going off grid. I don't think, especially with kids, I don't think you can go off grid right off the bat, especially when you've never been off grid before.
Yeah, I think that would be a shock to them. I don't think that would be a good thing.
Shock to them. I think it'd be a shock to me.
Yeah, you could suck it up though. How do you ask a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old to suck it up? Sorry, we just don't have power anymore.
Mommy, Daddy, the toilet doesn't flush. Why is there sawdust in the
Use a
bottom?
bucket.
yeah, no. Our plans are, over the next year, we're going to get a solar system, and we're going to slowly convert the things that we use regularly that don't draw much power, like LED lights, our well pump.
For sure, the well pump.
Yeah, because we want it on a backup system, so when the power does go out, we've got our heat, we've got our water, and we'll have lights.
Yes.
We'll start with that and then move up from there.
Yeah. Just converting little things here and there as we can. Not everything right away.
No, but
That's
eventually, maybe over the next 5 years, we will be off grid.
That'll be nice.
As we slowly convert, we'll be off the grid,
Yeah.
and it'll make things a lot more affordable and more reliable.
Yeah. And really, our only on-grid thing here is our electricity. We don't have gas or anything like that. So all it is the electricity.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we would have to disconnect to be off-grid.
And that's new. That's not hard. Like, I mean, if you had a really big solar system, you
could.
could go off grid tomorrow. But a big solar system to power a house,
really expensive.
What, $20,000-$30,000?
Yeah. And it's not the solar system that's expensive. It's the
batteries.
The batteries are what get you. Those big deep cycle batteries, they're expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So
slowly, yes, we are going to slowly go off grid, but year by year, we're going to do something every year till we're off grid.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah. So it's not such a shocker.
Yeah, exactly.
What else we got on the list?
Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Did you ever find out what was living in the cave?
Actually, yes, we did.
We did.
And it does have little eyes, and it was all furry looking back at me.
It was furry.
Very furry.
Very furry.
It was a bunny rabbit.
A giant bunny rabbit.
A really big bunny
his
rabbit.
Or her. We're not gender determining right now. Feet were huge in the snow. Like, the prints were gigantic.
Ginormous.
Like, huge bunny prints. And they're everywhere, all over the property.
And he's still back there. When I go back there to get firewood, I see his prints everywhere wandering around.
Yeah, definitely a big bunny. So maybe in the spring we'll have some baby bunnies out there. The kids would love that.
That'd be exciting.
Seeing some baby bunnies.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else you got on the list?
List. Where are you? How big is your property and what are your plans for it?
Well, we're just over 5 acres. Well, 5.5 acres.
Yep. 5.2.
5.2.
We need that 0.2 in there.
0.2.
0.2.
But behind us is about 100 acres of farmland.
Yeah.
And not much goes on back there. Like in the summertime, this year they had soybeans back
corn.
there. But then the rest of the time, it's just a big, empty open field, and there's nothing going on back there.
By trees. So.
I don't even know if he's going to plant this year. I mean, last year, he almost lost his crop
Yeah,
because
he
he
didn't
left
even
it.
harvest until after the first
Snow. I didn't think he was going to get his machine in there
I
and
didn't
get
think
it.
he was going to take it, but
no, he did.
he did eventually.
Surprising.
I can't imagine it was any good at that point, but hey, I don't know. I don't grow soybeans.
Maybe we should.
Maybe
we should.
No.
No soybeans?
I'm good. Ducks.
Ducks. Yes, definitely ducks. And what else you got on the list there? Speaking of growing.
Ooh, here's a good one. What are you planning to grow, and are you going to be starting your seeds inside?
Good question.
Ooh.
Very good question.
This is a good question.
Yes, we actually are planning on starting our seeds inside, as a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we're going to be growing are 90 to 120 days to maturity. And with our seasons here being really short, and I mean really short.
60 to 90 days maximum.
I think our last frost is in May sometime. Yes. So we're going to have to probably start growing all our seeds probably the end of March, early April, inside the house here. And then when we get our last frost in May, we can move everything outside into the garden that we're going to be building.
That's right.
I did a video a little while back. I was gathering some logs. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be building raised beds out of trees that we harvest in the backyard.
Yes.
So it's natural, and also it'll save some money.
Why don't you show them the seeds we got?
Our seeds.
Yeah, I thought you might want to show them what we got and where we bought them from.
Well, we have a lot of seeds. We got 2 big bags full of seeds. Now, we're not going to go through everything that we're going to plant. I mean, we're going to be planting a lot of corn.
You know, the regular things like corn and tomatoes and potatoes and carrots and things like that. The everyday stuff you use, lettuce and broccoli and
exactly
things like that.
Exactly. But we got a whole bunch from this company called the Incredible Seed Company. I'll put a link down below to where to get these. This is a Canadian company here in Nova Scotia. And funny enough, we actually purchased these back in BC.
Had them shipped to us in BC.
And then we drove them right across Canada. About a year ago we purchased them. A little less than a year ago, actually. About 6 months.
Yeah.
Our other seeds we got are... Nope, not those ones. These ones here. These are the...
Same kind.
We got a lot of seeds.
Keep digging. The other ones are in there.
We got a lot of seeds in here.
There you go.
There we go. We got these ones, cucumbers and melons. We got these ones here from the MI Gardener. They are an American company. You guys may have heard of them. I'll also put a link down below. These sell for 99 cents a package. No matter what type of seed you're getting, flowers, vegetables. And in this one here, like the count in this one is 50. The cucumbers is 30, and these are all organic.
Yeah, and the good thing about them is none of them are hybrid seeds, so you can actually save the seeds from your plants that you grow this year to grow more next year.
And that's what we're planning on doing. So we become sustainable with our own...
Exactly. So we're not buying seeds every year. We'll always get a few extra ones just to expand and things like that. But we'll be able to keep going with what we have already.
We have a lot of seeds, and we actually may have a lot left this year that we can
Yeah, they're not all going to go in the ground. We have a lot of doubles, a lot of corn and stuff like that. So we'll spread them out between this year and next year.
Exactly.
You can put those away now.
I can?
That's better.
I put those away fast, eh?
No, you're getting quick.
What else is on the list of questions?
What else should we look at here? Is there anything you miss about living in BC?
Nope.
Nothing I miss about living in BC. There's things that I miss, like seeing people
of
that
course.
I used to hang out with,
Right,
or
we
family,
got family.
and things
We got
like
family
that.
in BC, but we also have family here on the East Coast.
We do.
We have family in Nova Scotia. The other big news the other day for us was we actually have family moving here.
Right here to Moncton.
And they're going to be coming in April, and that's really exciting for us too. We're really excited for that. So we're actually going to have direct family
like local,
45 minutes
which
away.
Is pretty neat.
So that's pretty exciting for us. We never thought that would happen, but
no, we thought we were on our own out here.
Yeah,
but we're not.
we're not
So
no
that's
more.
good.
So that'll be exciting.
But I don't think there's anything I miss about BC. Like, everybody's always like, oh, but you'll miss the mountains. I don't miss the mountains.
I actually like the flatlands.
I like the open. I can see for so far across the land and the sun, and I love it.
You can see for miles.
When
you drive, you can see for miles.
Yeah.
It just is beautiful
It's
here.
gorgeous. The landscape here is just amazing. The ocean and the trees. I wouldn't trade it.
But because we are so flat here and open, we get a lot of wind. Lot of wind.
It was really bad the last couple of days.
So bad that the snow drifts now in some spots are about 5 feet. Well, over 5 feet.
Over 5, because in the hallway, it's almost up to the window in the hallway, and I have to stand on my tiptoes to see out that window.
Yeah. I'm hoping it melts soon.
Spring's what? 22 days away?
Here in northern New Brunswick, you could probably double that.
Yeah, maybe 40 days away. I have hope.
What else is on the list?
Let's see. Are you going to be selling your maple syrup?
Ooh, good question.
Maple
Very good
syrup.
question. Maple syrup.
Now, maple syrup season hasn't started for us yet here because it's still too cold.
Yeah, it's got to be above 0 and then below 0 at nighttime to get that sap flowing. So you got to freeze, and then you got to get usually good temperatures about 2, 3, maybe 4 degrees above 0, but it's got to be consistent.
Yes.
And we've had a couple days here. Like we had one day here where it was 7 degrees, but it was 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. Enough for the driveway to melt, and that was it.
Yeah, and just a week ago it was 4 degrees.
Yeah.
And again, it was a 4-hour window.
Yeah.
And because everything's so frozen here, a 4 or 5 hour window just isn't enough.
It's not enough to actually get rid of the snow, like on the lawn and stuff like that. That isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
We actually did tap one tree close to the house. It's a small tree,
It is.
just so that we can monitor it. I have been going out there every 3 or 4 days, checking it out. And right now there's a little bit of snow in the bottom, and it froze. So I put a bungee cord around it so
Just
that
to keep it sealed.
well, yeah, because the wind is so strong here. It was flapping the lid up, and snow was
filling it
blowing
with
in
snow.
there, filling with snow. The snow was kind of melting a little bit and then refreezing. So I put a bungee cord on it just to keep the lid on.
It together. Yeah.
So
But we're like 3 weeks out, at least.
at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, before.
When you're homesteading, you are obsessed with the weather. You
Yes,
watch it
daily, hourly. You want to know what is going on with the weather. Especially here where it's so cold and then it jumps. Like the difference in temperature can be 30 degrees overnight. Literally 30 degrees change.
in hours.
Yeah, that's true.
We've watched it go from 7 degrees in the afternoon to minus 24 within 6 hours.
Yeah, like
is,
huge temperature swings. It's crazy.
What's the saying here in New Brunswick? If you don't like the weather,
wait 5 minutes.
Wait 5 minutes.
It's true.
It'll change.
It is true.
It'll change.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people say that to us.
yes, we have. But maple syrup, I mean, you got to process it, right? I mean, we
you gotta boil it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got all our buckets.
Yep.
They're not up yet. We have one up.
No, we have one up.
But as of supplies, I mean, where am I going to get supplies?
Did you need stuff?
Well, how do you make syrup?
You boil it.
Okay. That's a start.
What else do you need? This is what you're going to boil it on.
Well, great. I mean, I've got a burner now, a really nice 2-burner stove.
It's perfect. What are you complaining about?
Well, usually you need something to hook this to. You know, some kind of fuel so that it'll operate. You can't plug this into the wall. It's not electric.
Okay. How's that?
A little bit cold.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
It's freezing.
But you needed fuel.
I got fuel. It's a 30-pound propane tank.
I know.
And it's dripping on me and really cold.
Are you whining?
Yeah.
Fine.
Can we get rid of this? Oh, better.
You're such a whiner today.
A little bit. A little sensitive today.
Was there anything else you needed to do your maple syrup?
Is there anything else I would need?
Surprise!
It's a box.
Yeah.
Well, what's in it?
Open it.
It's got tape on it.
Really?
Yes.
There, you big baby.
Oh. Wow.
Isn't it what you've always dreamed of?
This is what I've always dreamed of. Wow. Oh, this is amazing.
Are you gonna show them what's in the box?
Should we?
Well, yeah, they want to see.
They've been waiting for this, haven't they?
Yeah. It's a pot.
It's a very large pot. Extremely large pot. Wow. And a very large lid, too.
A large pot needs a large lid.
Wow. It's the 18-gallon Mash King.
Don't worry about the holes at the front. They don't stay there. One of them is a pressure gauge and one of them is a spout.
Right here.
Or a spigot.
All the hardware is...
That's right. It's all inside the pot. Are you good now?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Do we have everything we need to make maple syrup?
I think so, but you still haven't answered the question.
What was the question again?
Are we going to sell the maple syrup?
Right. Are we going to sell the maple syrup? Not this year.
No.
Now, unfortunately, I know everybody's excited about the maple syrup, but this year we're going to perfect everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make sure that everything goes through smoothly this year. We wanted to get the sugar shack built this year, but the snow came in November. We're under 5 feet of snow now, and that's just not possible. So to be able to produce the maple syrup on a large level, it would cost a lot of money to run the propane. And this year,
Too much.
with the 30-pound propane tank, we're hoping to make enough syrup just
for us.
to be sustainable over the next year.
And maybe one or two for like family or whatever like that. As long as it tastes good. You have to share.
I have to share my maple syrup?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe a bottle or two. But yes, guys, we are going to be making maple syrup this year in the next 3 or 4 weeks. We're going to be showing you guys how we're going to be making it. And we're also going to be tapping some birch trees.
Yeah, we're going to see the flavor difference between the sugar maples and the birch and see which one we like better.
Can I get this off my lap now? It's really heavy.
Better?
Much better.
Good.
You know I'm still not getting that wood, right?
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh.
Told you.
Okay. I guess I got the wood after all.
Good.
What am I going to do with all this wood now?
Jeez, you're such a baby today. I have to do everything around here.
I know.
Anyways, I think that's all our questions for tonight.
So make sure if you got any questions for the Run and Muck family, jump on our Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, and give us a question. And we'll answer it in our next Q&A.
Yes, we will. We're going to do Q&As about once a month, depending on what's going on the farm. With the ducks and chickens, no ducks. With the chickens coming soon, it's going to be really busy.
Chickens, ducks, goats,
Yeah.
pigs,
It's going to be a zoo.
sheep, horses,
No sheep, no horses.
giraffes,
Giraffes?
llamas,
Is that even legal to... Oh, a llama.
tigers.
Could I have an emu?
It's your farm, you can have whatever you want on it. I want a crocodile. He'll eat your
crocodile
ducks.
farm.
He'll eat your ducks.
Keep your crocodile away from my ducks.
You could actually make me disappear.
Yeah, I can finish this without you. That's better. We're fine with it. He's making all the dogs bark.
It was cold out there.
Oh, don't be mean to me.
Why would you do that to me?
I brought you back inside.
Yeah, but I'm a
You're
little
so
cold.
sensitive. Drink your chugga tea.
It's almost gone.
Oh, I'll make you another cup.
If you liked today's video, make sure you give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Turn on that bell notification.
So that you're notified every time we post a new video.
And always, guys, thanks for watching. I think it's recording.
The light's flashing. It's recording.
Okay. So make sure if you guys got any questions for the Run 'em Up family, you leave us some questions on our platforms.
That sounded really weird.
on our platforms.
I feel like I'm in the 70s and I'm wearing shoes. It's really hot right here. You still have to get wood later. What we're actually doing today is a Q&A.
Have you been reading all of our emails and all of our questions
I read
on our
them all.
social media pages?
I cut you off. Sorry. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Are we gonna get a stinky male goat?
If you want milk, because there's nowhere around here we could borrow a breeding coat from. I'm losing my voice.
We're gonna have to do that again. What am I gonna do with it now? I got a basket full of wood in my lap.
You like wood in your lap?
Not this much. You made me laugh.
You made me laugh. Okay, stop. Anyways, so yes, make sure you guys send us a message.
You said. I know every time we make a mistake like this, it's a lot more editing. It adds hours to my editing.
Oh, you're such a baby. I could make you disappear now.
You could.
Mm-hmm.